Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about morphology and general properties of viruses. So you know very well about viruses nowadays. The corona and very strongly spreaded by living organism. So, what is the property of viruses? Viruses is a non-living things outside the body, but when introduced inside the body or if attached with the living cell, they become converted from non-living to living. So viruses occupy the twin line zone that separate the living from the non-living. So they do not have a cellular organization and containing only one type of nucleic acid, means the enzyme having DNA or RNA, but not both. So, because the virus is having genomic material in the form of DNA or RNA, not both. So, living organism, when virus particle attach with the living organism with the help of the spikes, they're very large molecules and ability and produce diseases inside the living cells. So it is very commonly viruses infection is there, corona, you know very well about that, and another disease like rabies, AIDS. This is the diseases produced by viruses. So in this chapter, we are going to discuss about morphology and general property of viruses. So first concept relation with the other organism. So what is the difference between living organism and non-living organism? Living and non-living organism. The small difference is there because not have any cellular organization in non-living cell. But the virus having the small cellular organization, but the smallest tiny particle, and this is the very thin line between non-living and living cells. So the concept of virus is to living and other living and non-living cell. First, viruses are obligative intracellular parasites. They are lack of the enzyme necessary for protein synthesis and nucleic acid. So when they are infected to human being or introduced inside the host cell, they are using the machinery of host cell and they multiply because in viruses not having any enzyme necessary for the multiplication and growth of the organism. Necessary for organism. So what is the property? They are directly attached to the living cell, and then they use the machinery of host cell and then produce multiply viruses, and when after maturation of the full growth of viruses, the cell become burst and spread the viruses in other cell and outside the body. So what is the difference between bacteria and virus? First difference is cellular organization. So cellular organization present in the bacteria but is absent in viruses. Another one is growth or intimate media. Intimate media is there inside the bacteria, but virus is no any type of intimate media is there. Binary fusion is the one of the method for bacterial multiplication, but this type of methods not found in virus, and virus not multiply by binary fusion. So bacteria having DNA and RNA both, but in viruses only DNA or RNA present, not both at same viruses. So ribosome not present in viruses or present in bacteria, then is sensitive to antibacterial antibiotics. So most of the antibiotics affected only or inhibit the growth of bacteria, but this antibiotic not affected viruses, not inhibit the growth of viruses. So what is the morphology? the morphology of viruses in various form. The smallest particle of this particle is called virion. The virion viruses are very much smaller. The size of the viruses is very much small. Then bacteria, they are very too small to see under the light microscope. Light microscope means they are not easily observed by light microscope. For the viruses, we are not observe this these viruses by light microscope. The viruses, the size range of the viruses is 20 nanometer to 300 nanometer. So pox virus are one of the largest viruses, and parvovirus are one of the smallest viruses present in the nature. Next is structure, shape, and similarity. The virion consisting essential for the nucleic acid surrounded by protein coat. The protein coat surrounded by viruses is called capsid. Capsid means capsule. The capsule having the larger size, and the capsid is the smallest unit of capsule. The capsid with the enclosed nucleic acid is called nucleocapsule. The capsid protect the nucleic acid from harmful agents in the environment. It is composed of large number of capsomas which form its morphological units. The chemical unit of capsid are polypeptides molecule which are arranged symmetrically. They form a shell around the nucleic acid. Then the morphology, the capsid show two type of symmetry. First one is cubic and helical structure. So the bacteria, virus is having cubical structure and helical structure, and the various size we discuss in this chapter. Okay, so next is the chemical properties. The virus containing only one type of nucleic acid, either DNA or either RNA. The virus are unique because they are carrying genetic information on the RNA. The property is not seen in any other organism in the nature. The virus is also containing protein which make up the capsule. Resistance. The viruses are destroyed by heat except a few. In the presence of heat, they are easily destroyed. They are stable at low temperature. For long-term storage, they are kept in -70 degrees Celsius. So it is in higher temperature, they are easily destroyed without any difficulty. The better method for prolonged storage viruses, we are using lyophilization of freeze drying methods. Next one is multiplication of viruses. Multiplication of viruses is called viral replication. Viruses containing genetic information from the replication, but they lack of enzymes, so they do not. They depends on the host cell machinery for replication. So without host cell machinery, they cannot be grow, not multiply, or not increase their size without host cell. So this is some method for virus. First of all, virus multiplication. First of all, adsorption. Absorption means first viruses adsorb outside the cell wall or outside the layer, and then easily penetrate inside the host cell. After penetration, the viruses capsule is dissolved, and the DNA or RNA come out from the cell, and then using this protein, the DNA or RNA converted become protein, and this protein become protein, and this protein is a viral protein. So viruses use our cell machinery or protein synthesis method and produce its body parts like capsid, capsomere, nucleic acid, extra. And then this method is called biosynthesis. And after biosynthesis, and this protein prepared in maturation. Maturation means when the different different this size means capsule, capsomere, protein like combined, recombined, and after recombination the cell the cell is burst, and then the after maturation the bacterial cell or viruses bacterial cell ruptured and viruses released in the environment. These some methods for virus multiplication. Method for cultivation of viruses: living host bacteria viruses multiply inside the host cell, but some method is also there. With the help of these methods, we cultivate the viruses outside the living host cell. This is some system is there, like animal inoculation. Directly we use tissues and apply these viruses in this surface, and viruses multiply them like that. Other animal like guinea pig, rabbits use for this method. Embryonated egg Embryonated egg is a very good method for cultivation of viruses. Next one is cell culture. In the cell culture also the good method for virus multiplication or storage and multiplication or cultivation of bacteria. And another method is organ culture, explant culture, cell culture, and classification. This is the method. Next one, classification name of the viruses. Virus name depend upon their body structure, like classification determined by dermatotrophic, that is produce skin lesion like smallpox, chickenpox, and measles. Another one is poliomyelitis, rabies, influenza, common cold, hepatitis. Okay. So there is some question like genetic, some structure, some question. First one is genetic material in the virus is. So genetic material in virus is option C, either DNA or RNA. Next one, next question is protein subunit presenting as projecting spikes on the surface of the envelope are called, the spikes called capsomers. Fourth question is method used for viral cultivation are. कौन सा method use करते हैं cultivation के लिए? Cell culture also, animal inoculation, and embryonated egg. So the fourth question is option is all of the above. So thank you very much, students, and have a good day.